Hi everybody, welcome back. We have a box opening. Well, actually it's a welcome home. So yeah, I put them in the box. Now I'm going to open the box and I'm going to move him out because I want you to see how I have set the box up. So I'm actually going to turn it this way so you can't see it, and because I want to set it up. You can see a little bit of it, but I don't want you to see all of it yet until I'm ready for you. Okay, let me get him out. You can see the material. So let me get him out. And I'm going to put him right here. I did not have time to find a cute little poo blanket, so I found some material at Wally, and that's what I have him in. I do have a blanket in his bassinet. I have not done the bassinet video yet, and I will do that. You will see that before you see this. So anyway, but let me turn this around so you guys can see how I have it set up. You can kind of see, but I'm going to turn it around. There you go. There's his little box set up for Winnie the Pooh. I got the only cards I could find that were Winnie the Pooh is "You're turning 2," and he's not turning 2. We've got a couple of years before that happens, but I was gonna cover this up and just cover the 2, but I didn't. And this is my Pooh Bear for Ariel when Ariel was younger. We had some Pooh Bear stuff. And my friend gave me her Pooh Bear from the 1980s that I have in the crib, in the bassinet. And you'll see that when I do the bassinet. So I'm going to show you everything I have in here. Everything is Pooh Bears. Pooh Bear themed. I didn't put anything in here other than the plain, that kind of stuff. But that's what is in here. And I want to show it to you. It's a small themed box opening. These are the kind of things that I'm going to be selling. So I want you to see what it is. Okay? So I call him Pooh Bear because he doesn't have a name yet. But if I decide to sell him, not necessarily the Pooh stuff is going to go with him. I have other clothes and stuff for him also. But I wanted to do a Pooh themed, so you can see the kind of things that I want to do. The themed things, or it could be all pink or all blue or whatever. I think I only have one thing listed on my eBay page. I call it my eBay page. If you go to tinytoes.rebornnursery.com, it'll redirect you to that. So you can go there to look, see the babies and all of that. So let's get into this so I can show you what's in here, what I got. I happened to find this one. Be My Friend is Pooh Bear and Tigger. So cute. I only have 2 Pooh Bear bottles, and I don't think both of them are in here. I think it's just this one. I think I have the other one in the diaper bag, which I'm also going to do. So I'm going to kind of set things over here. This was at Wally. I got it when they were, so I think they still have it. But it's all white, but it looks like a bear to me. It could be a lamb. I don't know. But I thought it was cute because I've actually, on my Poshmark, I have a Pooh Bear Lovey that I haven't bought yet. So I have a little Lovey. I got little white socks. Little white socks. Can't have too many of those. I have a blue hat. This was from Dollar Tree. So I got a little blue hat, which is going to be a little bit big on him, but that's okay. Then these were at Dollar Tree had these at one time. I thought I had gotten a couple of these, but I only found these 2. So my other Pooh Bear stuff, because I have a themed crib thing for Lucy, and one of her things was Winnie the Pooh. And she has Peter Rabbit, so her playtime was Winnie the Pooh. And I grabbed some of that stuff that I could just get at because all her stuff is packed. But I do have those. I have a preemie Dr. Brown's bottle. I have the little teeny one, 2-ounce one. This is actually 4 ounces, but I have a Dr. Brown's little bottle. It actually came in, no, I think I bought it. It came with, some of the bottles that I bought. I got actually a couple of these. I'll get the cap after. I got a pair of mitts, little blue striped, because it does go with one of the outfits that's in here. I have a box of preemie diapers right here. I did get this. This is I actually had one of these for Ariel, but it had mesh. These newer ones have like a silicone with holes in it. You put pieces of fruit in here and they can chew on it and suck on it. I thought it would be kind of cool because it has a cap that you can put on it, like a little rattle or something. So I have that. And we have a blue hospital binky. I think the hospital only gives out the green ones. And there's this little Pooh Bear. And what else we got? We've got another pair of socks. We have in the background, I have the body wash, shampoo, the oil, my Johnson & Johnson's, and the lotion. I have 4 diapers. I have the powder, and I have the Q-tips. So the rest of this is the clothes. So let's get on opening these. And I did it in a little yellow. I was going to wait to do this and see if I could find Pooh Bear tissue paper or yellow paper. But I wanted to get this video done. It's been like a year since I've done that doll. So I taped all of this. So this outfit, I'm going to throw the tissue away. So this is a Pooh Bear, and obviously it's a little big for him, but I could shrink it. Or I could use it for Tanner or whatever, but there's Pooh Bear. And it has the pair of pants, the little pants. They look huge. This is like 3 to 6 months, but it's not. It's 0 to 3, but it has to be shrunk. So there's the first little outfit, and I think I paid $10 because it's kind of themed. And they have new ones down there right now, but I already have them. They're actually in here. Everything in here is Pooh Bear. So we will do that. So we'll take off this one. I actually have like 4 or 5 outfits. And that's what I would do for the themed items, is that. So here's this one. Here's another one. This is the new one they have down there. It says Winnie the Pooh. And it says Peekaboo. And then the little Pooh Bear pants. Right? So they had this. This is new. The sleeper that they had down there, they don't have any more of. I tried. I kept going back. They don't have it. So I don't know if another Family Dollar will have it or what. I don't know. So look at this one. This one I got at Walmart. This is the Walmart one that they had. Isn't that cute? I bought the sleeper because it's a boy. So I didn't get the girl stuff. Because they do have girl stuff, but I got kind of the general neutral, more boyish. So this is way cute. And I just, like, it has blue in it, so these little mitts can go with it. And the little hat can go with it. So, I'll get that for him. And we got 2 more. Then I'll move everything and show you him. These are the t-shirts. These are the t-shirts that I found. So there's this one that says Winnie the Pooh. This one I got down at my Family Dollar too. And there's a greenish one. And here's the yellow one. Look at that one, how cute that is. I got that one. And then lastly, I have this one. This one I love. It has, this one I got at Wally too. I got the yellow hat, so the yellow hat can go with any one of these little outfits. And it says, hello, little friend. And what did I pay that? I don't remember what I paid for this one. Look at that. There's the pants. It's just like the sleeper, but it's an outfit. I need to find like a yellow t-shirt to go underneath everything. So that's his clothes and his little stuff I got him that I've been collecting all year. And wanted to share that box opening with you. But when I do a box thing, it'll be really, really similar. Like the only thing I don't have in here, I think, is like a brush and comb, a toy. I got the Lovey, but it's different from a toy, a teether ring, you know, and a, I don't have a pacifier holder. And I have 2 bottles in here. I try to do like a big one and a little one. So if it's themed, say it's butterflies, I would try to find a little butterfly one or a bigger one or whatever. I would try to find a themed one. So that's everything for his little box. So let me put this back in here. And let me just move it out of the way. And now I can show you him in depth. So I just used, like I said, I used the material that I found at Walmart. And here he is. He's all dressed in white. I didn't dress him in a Winnie the Pooh outfit. I was going to, but I thought it would be funner to do a white one because he was just born. So let me spread this out. So we have Winnie the Pooh. We have the Winnie the Pooh thing, and here he is. I'm going to strip him down for you. I'll show you close up his face. Show you his face. Let's see if we can get into light a little bit. There's his face. Take his pink off. Here's his face up close. Okay, so let me take his stuff off so I can show you everything. So, and I waited all year to do him, right? I've been painting him for a while, a couple months anyways. And I will probably end up selling him. So if you're interested in him, he's a preemie. He will go home with this outfit, this white outfit. He'll have a different pacifier. This is my special one. He'll have a different passy. He'll have a bunch of different clothes. If I can find another preemie out, maybe I'll send him home with one of the Winnie the Pooh outfits that I know will fit him. You know, because I am doing him as Winnie the Pooh, so it only makes sense to do him as Winnie the Pooh, you know. But he'll come home with some Winnie the Pooh stuff. And of course his little sockies. He'll have another bottle, that preemie bottle that's in there. He'll come home with that. I'll make him a birth certificate and everything. He'll come home with quite a bit. It'll be a cute little box opening. He'll have, I try to do a couple of different outfits, a couple of different things. He will come with his belly plate, but not the thing, not the umbilical cord. That's the one I made for all my birth babies. And I'll bring this up to you. I have to fix it because that's coming undone, and so I have to re-glue the magnet on here. But he does have a magnet in the back, so you can buy these umbilical cord things from Dolls by Sandy. I think you get a couple in a thing. They're not that expensive. I do not have any more. This is the only one I have. So this is the one I use for my hospital stuff. And that's why it needs to be fixed, because I've used it quite a bit. So I have to fix it. If I happen to buy more before he sells, then I will put it in his box. But here's his belly plate. So you can see all the, kind of did it darker, and it looks kind of, well, it kind of looks kind of like dry blood, I guess. Is that what, I tried to get that effect. So to me it kind of looks like dry blood. But there's his belly plate, and there is a magnet there, so you can make your own if you would like, you know. And then, let me bring him up. He does wear preemie diapers. Preemie diapers do fit him. I do have powder in this, so he is powdered. So let me see if I can get the powder off. I can with a cloth. But he does have a little bit of hair that if you get it wet, it does curl. If you get it wet. I don't have it wet. So here's his little face. You can see the vein right there. His ear, his mouth, his eyelashes, his other ear, and you can see the veining in there. And then the back of his head, you can see the veining and the mottling. And then on his arm, I don't know if you can see that real well. There's a mottling, you can see a little bit of veining on there. And then he has his tipped fingers. And the same with this side. Let's see if I can get it in the light for you. There we go. And his little fingertips. Okay, here's the back of his head again. And this side, his ear. So here's his legs. And here's his little thing. I don't do these tight so you can take them off. And then his little feet, his little toes, There's his toes, and this leg, and you can see the veining and everything. I made him so he has a bum. I kind of overstuffed him a little bit because as he gets older, this stuffing is going to turn into like mush. So he is really, really cute to cuddle with. And like I said, I put powder on him. He smells good. He smells real good. So there is my little Pooh Bear. That's what I've called him because he does not have a name, because I'm thinking that I'm probably going to end up selling him. And whoever gets him can make him his name. Can do his name. And so there's the little baby, guys. There he is, finally. And I'll have to make me another preemie boy. But I really love his face. I'll have to make me another one. His little lips. Look at his little lips. And his eyes. So cute. So there he is. And I hope that you enjoyed this little series of him and enjoyed watching all of it and everything. I had fun doing it. I had a lot of fun doing it. And this is like for pictures and stuff, you know. So you put his diaper back on, and I would make him a cute little box opening. So I'll probably, if you're interested, I will, on his listing, will probably link to the video of his, of this video, of his little birth video. You can actually put this on this side too if you wanted. But we're gonna cover him back up. I will have to go find a new blanket for him to come home in. It probably won't be Pooh Bear, you know, but we'll see. But he is gorgeous, and I don't know if you saw his birth video. It was adorable, and that's probably the picture I'll use to make his little COA, so he has one. And we will put the hat back on. I will have to find him another t-shirt to put on. But I'm going to take a couple more pictures of him, so I have them for the listing. But there he goes. There's little Pooh Bear. So I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. I'll definitely do another one for sure, you know. And it takes a while. I mean, all of these, I've been scheming this up for quite a while. So it just takes a while to do all the videos and get it all set and everything. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed. And comment, like, share. So I will link the other videos at the end here. I will link his birth video, and then I will link his bassinet video, so you can go see those. I appreciate you, and thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.